Hi friends, it's Laura Rimmer here. We're getting started in a second for day 4 of our Immunity Boosters Challenge here on Facebook. So welcome along. If you're returning, then welcome back. If you've just started to find this group, there's been lots and lots of people joining actually today and yesterday and the day before. So if you're new to this group, then welcome and new to this challenge. So I'm Laura Rimmer. Let me just share this in my group and then we'll get started. So welcome new people, good to see you. Whereabouts in the world are you? Let me know in the comments where you're from. And if you're watching on the replay, type replay and I will say hi to you after the fact. But we are going live right now. So let me share this out into my group. And today we're talking about 5 key immunity booster supplements. Oh, I think I'm having a few streaming issues here. A few people got bumped off then and I froze. So sorry, live technology, hey. So I'm streaming on Zoom, I'm sharing in my Facebook page and now I'm sharing to my group. So let me just get that going and then we'll get into this. So day 4 today. Yesterday we looked at, what did we look at yesterday? We looked at how to reduce stress in this strange virus lockdown situation. Oh, I can't seem to share it. Why ever is that? Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's share. So share in a group. Right, just bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves for a second and then what's this group called? Keto Alkaline is my right, here we go. Day 4 of our 5-day immunity booster challenge. So welcome along. Do share this with a friend, tag a friend if you think that it might be beneficial to them. If you want to learn about how to boost your immunity naturally. So, you know, the world is going mad with socially isolating and hand washing. Let's look at another perspective here. Let's look at some other things we can be doing, which is going to help you during this lockdown situation. And even if and when this lockdown eases, we're probably going to be forced to, you know, socially distance for quite a while, aren't we? And there's going to be all sorts of still crazy things going on and oh, these other people are going live and it's notifying me. I don't want to know that they're going live. So, you know, even when we come out of this lockdown, there's going to be restrictions, there's going to be scaremongering, there's going to be fear, there's uncertainty. We're living in uncertain times, aren't we, friends? So, you know, how can we overcome these things? Well, one of the best ways is to take control of your own immunity, to boost your immune system naturally. And we've looked at foods. We looked yesterday and the day before at reducing stress, getting good sleep, spiritual health, mental health. And we've looked at, immune boosting foods, toxic foods to avoid. And, oh, I'm just gonna record this. There we go. And we also have looked at various other things throughout the week. So I would encourage you to go back and watch days 1, 2, and 3 if you haven't already, and then come back here, or you know, probably better actually to watch this one and then go and watch the other 3, and then there's the final video tomorrow. So 5 days of immunity boosting, day 4. So day 4 is all about 5 supplements that will really help to boost your immune system. And here's the thing, right? So I've waffled enough. Let's get into this. And by the way, I'm Laura Rimmer. I'm a natural health nutritionist. I'm author of 2 books, The Alkaline 5 Diet, the 21-day Alkaline Diet Plan. So alkaline minerals, hints, are a big factor in your immune system health. I'm an ultra marathon runner. I'm host of the Eternal Health podcast, and I'm creator of the Keto Life Health Transformation Program. And I'm at 40 years old now. I'm pretty healthy, fit. not on medications or anything, don't have any health issues at the moment, praise the Lord. But it wasn't always that way. In my teens and 20s, early 20s, I was quite unhealthy, felt tired all of the time, really lethargic, didn't have any energy. My skin was bad, dull hair, tired, insomnia. So let's look at the natural ways that can turn that around. Okay, now here's a shocking fact about supplementation, is that most people are deficient in a lot of the minerals and vitamins needed for a good immune system. Okay, so we're going to look at 5 vitamins and minerals today, and actually one of them is a hormone, and we're going to look at the role they play in your immune system and why it's important to get enough of these, and why most people's diets just don't have enough of these things in them, and because of that our immune systems are compromised. So let's get into the first one. So the first one is zinc. So zinc is an alkaline mineral, and it's probably the key player in your immune system. So it affects how our cells respond to infections, and it can help keep inflammation under control. So if you don't have enough zinc, inflammation responses from kind of pathogens like toxins and toxic foods and toxins in the air and viruses and bacteria and mold and those types of things can really come run riot in your body. But if you've got enough zinc, zinc is a really good way to reduce inflammation, reduce the effects of viruses and bacteria, and really boost your immune system. So that's number one. Zinc activates enzymes that break down proteins in viruses and bacteria, so they're less able to spread. Zinc increases the activation of cells responsible for fighting infection, and it's really good in particular for fighting respiratory infections. So zinc, zinc is a really key one here, especially if you've got any kind of respiratory problems at the moment, so asthma or COPD, any of those types of things. And 30%, is estimated that 30% of older adults are considered chronically deficient in zinc. So can we get zinc in food? Yes, we can. But the fact is, as I say, 30% of older adults just aren't doing that. So it's probably a good idea to supplement with zinc. It's a crucial alkaline mineral, plays a really important role in regulating your cell regeneration. And it also plays a role in the assimilation of other alkaline minerals such as calcium and iron. So if you don't get enough zinc, it's hard to absorb calcium and iron as well. So a lot of these minerals and supplements and vitamins and enzymes and things, they work in tandem with each other. It's a synergistic thing. So if you don't have enough zinc, that affects other things. If you don't have enough calcium, that absorbs other things. That affects other things. So you need to be getting enough of all of these things to really have full integrity with your health, full integrity with your immune system. So it's recommended that you can supplement with up to 40 milligrams of zinc per day. You probably don't want to be going over that, but up to 40 milligrams is fine, and zinc is relatively inexpensive. Okay, so the next one, number 2, is vitamin D. So vitamin D is a fat-soluble nutrient that is essential to your health and the functioning of your immune system. Now, here's the thing with vitamin D. It's actually classed as a hormone, not a vitamin, and it's synthesized by sunlight. So hence, going out in sunshine and sunlight is a really good way to boost your vitamin D. It enhances your white blood cell function. So as we looked at in day 1, your white blood cells are key factors in your immunity response. They kind of gobble up the pathogens that are in your body and remove them from your body. So anything that's foreign that invades your body, the white blood cells kind of attack them and carry them off. And that decreases inflammation. So vitamin D is a really important factor in that. Again, most people are really chronically deficient in vitamin D, especially people over 50. So if you're over 50, if you're a woman as well, because vitamin D plays a role in your hormonal health, kind of women's hormones as well. And if you've got any kind of respiratory problem already, then you really want to be taking care of your vitamin D and making sure that you are getting enough. So low vitamin D levels are associated with an increased risk of upper respiratory tract infections, including influenza, so flu, and allergic asthma, and also prostate cancer in men, interestingly. So there's a few, really strong reasons why you want to be making sure that you get enough vitamin D. And here's an interesting study. A study of 11,321 people showed that supplementing with vitamin D significantly reduced the risk of respiratory infections in people who are deficient. So, almost 12,000 people there, it showed quite conclusively that vitamin D does have a positive effect. So vitamin D, again, is pretty inexpensive. Is it worth buying in a supplement form to make sure you get enough? Yes, absolutely. I take vitamin D almost every day. I haven't for the last couple of weeks because it's just been so sunny outside. I've been out, cycling, running, swimming. So I haven't needed to, but generally I do take vitamin D every day. So you can safely take up to, between 1,000 and 4,000 international units of supplemental vitamin D per day, and that's sufficient for most people. So go ahead and, buy a good quality vitamin D. Okay, the next immune boosting supplement is vitamin C. So vitamin C is perhaps the most popular supplement. Supermarkets have been selling out of vitamin C supplements, but the trouble is most of the forms you buy in supermarkets or drugstores or whatever are not, they're not very good quality. Most of them are kind of just standard ascorbic acid, and it's, they're not very effective, and they probably, many of them contain extra kind of fillers and anti-caking agents and just things that are not beneficial and can actually reduce your immune function. So yeah, you want to get a good quality food state vitamin D if possible, because vitamin D supports the function of various immune cells and enhances their ability to protect against infection. It's also necessary for cellular death. So when you have like faulty cells, old cells, dying cells, and they indeed die, then vitamin C is a really important factor in your immune system's ability to grab hold of those and take them out of the body, again, like the white blood cells do. So vitamin C is also a powerful antioxidant, and that protects against free radicals. So for that reason, it's a really good anti-cancer agent as well, and also prevents oxidative stress, which as well as anti-cancer is also anti-aging. So you can supplement with vitamin D. The recommended amount is between 250 milligrams and 1,000 milligrams per day. Okay, so next alkaline mineral that I recommend that you supplement with to boost your immune system is potassium. So along with magnesium and calcium, potassium plays a really essential role in providing your cell with the electrical energy that they need, that your cells need, to break down essential nutrients and repair oxidative damage. So again, it prevents oxidative stress and like all these free radicals and things, but it also, potassium is, because of its alkalinity, because it's an electrical, it plays an important role in our nervous system and our kind of electrics, if you like, of our body. It regulates our nerve impulses throughout the body, and it's essential in healthy growth and development of your muscle tissues. So if you've ever had twitchy muscles, spasming muscles, or things like restless leg, it could well be, it's more than likely going to be a deficiency in potassium or maybe magnesium or possibly both, or calcium. So any of those are the main alkaline minerals that you want to be making sure that you get enough of for nerve function, muscle function, but also for your immune system. So potassium is a really key player in cellular detox. If you don't get enough potassium, then your cells can kind of fill up with waste material and not be able to detoxify very well. And as you can imagine, that plays, that can compromise your immune system. So adults should be having around about 4,700 milligrams, 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams of potassium per day. However, here's the depressing thing, fewer than 2% of people in the US consume enough potassium. So as someone who's been interested in the alkaline diet, a diet that's rich in alkaline minerals for over a decade now, and written several books on it and formulate meal plans all the time, alkaline meal plans, I know just how hard it is to consistently hit 3,500 milligrams to 4,700 milligrams of potassium every single day. It's really hard to do. So it really is probably essential. If you look at the stats, 2% of people get enough potassium. So you probably do want to be supplementing with potassium. I do every day, and I have a really well-formulated diet, and I've written books on, getting enough potassium, but I still supplement it. The fact is, it's just really hard to get through your diet. So potassium, buy a supplement. And the form of potassium that I buy is potassium citrate, okay? And the final immunity boosting supplement that I recommend is magnesium, which again is an alkaline mineral. So there's been quite a running theme, hasn't there, through these supplement things that I recommend to boost your immune system. Many of them have been alkalizing minerals. So magnesium is vital in keeping your immune system strong. It helps strengthen muscles and bones, and it supports many body functions from cardiac function to brain function. Now, magnesium is also a key hormone regulator for women. So especially if you're premenopausal, perimenopausal, menopausal, or have any other kind of hormonal things going on, then you really need to be making sure that you get enough magnesium. And again, many people are just so deficient in magnesium. Magnesium is great to aid sleep and your parasympathetic nervous system. So your parasympathetic nervous system is rest and relax. Your sympathetic nervous system is kind of fight, flight, go, energy, purpose, that aspect of your kind of life. But magnesium is very much involved with relaxation, regeneration, rest, and sleep. So it's a great thing to have. I have magnesium every night, about half an hour before I go to sleep, and it reduces stress, helps you to relax. For years I had insomnia, but when I started taking magnesium, and I take, so I use transdermal magnesium for the most part, which I just put on topically, so you rub it on your skin, in your muscles, and you can also have, so I kind of have a combo, mainly the transdermal, because that absorbs faster and better. But I also get magnesium citrate and just have that in a kind of bit of hot water and drink that. So I kind of go between the two, but either way, every day I have magnesium. So you want to be having around 400 milligrams of magnesium per day. And as I say, the transdermal version is best. So all of those things, let's just do a recap then. So the 5 immunity boosting supplements that I recommend are zinc, vitamin D, which is a hormone or vitamin C, and then 2 other alkaline minerals, so potassium and magnesium. So 3 out of those 5 are alkaline minerals, and all of them are found, incidentally, in a well-formulated keto program. So many people who are in this group have joined my Keto Life program. It's a 4-week coaching program that gives you a high fat, low carbohydrate, hormone balancing, blood sugar regulating, fat loss diet program that has this really, really well formulated meal plan for 4 weeks. So it has a 1-week transition down to low carb and keto, and then 3 weeks of full ketogenic. So that's where, and I'll talk about this more tomorrow, we'll be looking at tying all this up and bringing all of this stuff together to really boost your immunity with a ketogenic diet that's high in alkaline minerals. But just to say now that Keto Life is a really well formulated meal plan, and with that, then you can get enough of these supplemental things that most people are going to need to supplement because their diet just doesn't cut it. So in terms of optimum diet, if you want, because people will say to me, and people do say to me all the time, okay, those 5 things that you recommend, can't I just get that from my diet? 99% of diets, I would say, no, you can't. With a ketogenic meal plan that has lots of alkaline foods in, you can. And that's why I created my Keto Life program, because it does exactly that. And I don't know any other program like it. And so I've got an in-house medical doctor who I work with, who writes for my website. He also says the same thing. He's a medical doctor. He is a associate professor in the University of Bulgaria. He has a PhD in dietetics and nutrition, and he teaches this stuff all the time. He lectures on it, and he writes and researches. And he says of my Keto Life program that it's extremely well formulated, and you won't find a better one than that. So if you're looking to lose weight, boost your immune system, get out of this fear and this stress of this lockdown virus situation we're in, and have calm, and to actually improve your health during this time, improve your skin, lose the weight, have better sleep, less anxiety, less depression, less stress, more mental energy, more mental clarity, better skin, brighter eyes, stronger nails, shinier hair, flatter stomach, better digestion. I could go on. Balanced blood sugar, get out of the diabetic range, improve your cholesterol profile, then you won't do better than my Keto Life program. So if that's something that you could be interested in, then you can check it out at ketolifetime.com/go, or private message me, and I'm happy to throw in, because this launches, I'm launching my next round of Keto Life on Friday and Saturday this week. So unofficially kind of tomorrow, after our 5-day challenge. And then from Saturday, I'm opening up for a short window of time for about a week, and then closing it, and then we're coaching. So I'm taking a new group of people. There'll be about 15 to 20 people going through that program. So it's a small group. You get a lot of attention from me. You get this well-formulated meal plan for 4 weeks, and you get 80 bite-sized training videos, as well as coaching every week with me for 4 weeks. So if that's of interest, then I'm happy to throw in, before we officially launch tomorrow and Saturday, a signed copy of my book, The Alkaline 5 Diet, and also a half-an-hour one-to-one coaching call with me. So feel free to private message me or comment below this video if you'd like to join that, or if you'd like to find out more details. So several people have signed up already. So I will cap it at 20 people. So if you want to get in now and get some extra goodies, then feel free to do that, join, and private message me if you want me to send you the link to that. Okay, so your action for today then, day 4, on these immunity boosting supplements. If I look at all 5 of those supplements and I had to choose one and say to you, just try one to start with, because maybe it's a bit overwhelming to go and buy all these things, my advice would be source and buy a good magnesium supplement. Why magnesium? Because magnesium is key in some of the other supplements being effective. Magnesium, as I mentioned, is really good for your parasympathetic nervous system. So in a time like this, when we're in lockdown, there's uncertainty, home life is kind of out of whack, work life is out of whack, the economy, our finances, our family, we're isolated, things aren't normal. Whether we realize it or not, we're in a level of stress that we haven't been greater than normal because of this weird situation we're in. As well as, not to mention, as I talked about yesterday, EMF energy, because we're not meeting people, we're spending all our time on Zoom staring at screens. That produces stress in your body. So for that reason, then I would recommend that you start out with magnesium to support your immune system, to aid muscle relaxation, muscle function, reduce stress, help you sleep like a baby. And the one I recommend is called Ease Magnesium, and it's transdermal. So again, you spray it on your body, any of your muscles, and rub it in, and it really absorbs well. It's a high quality supplement. So Ease Magnesium, and you can get it at bit.ly, so bit.ly/ease mag, EASEMAG. That's my affiliate link. So if you do buy, if you buy through that link, then I get a small commission, but I really highly recommend this as a very good quality magnesium supplement. So that's your action for today. Tomorrow, we will be looking at bringing all this stuff together. So all the things we've talked about this week: anti-stress, spiritual health, foods to eat, foods to avoid, alkaline minerals. What did we look at today? Supplementation, and how to get enough of these alkaline minerals and hormones, vitamin D, vitamin C, with a well-formulated plan. So we're going to look at how we can fast track all of that with the kind of crossover of a ketogenic diet that's low carb, high fat, tasty, delicious, that has alkaline foods in to support your immune system in the best way possible. So do join me for tomorrow. If you've got any comments or questions, put them in the comments now and I will answer. So I'm just going to check my phone. Hello, Stuart. Hello, Sam. Hello, Ed. GP. Becky, hello. Right, any comments here? Let me have a look. Sam says, thanks, Laura. You're welcome. Yeah, okay, so no other questions here at the moment. If you do have questions afterwards when I finish, then, and you're watching on the replay, type them in and I'll go back and answer them, or I can answer them live on tomorrow's call. So thank you so much for watching today. And I will look forward to seeing you for our final day of our Immunity Boosters Challenge. Do take your action, post in the Facebook group, because there's prizes to be won. My sugar-free dessert recipes, 3 different books: sugar-free muffins, sugar-free chocolate recipes, and sugar-free cookies. You can win copies of those. So do answer, post in the Facebook group, and for a chance to win, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, enjoy the rest of your evening and day. Bye for now.